it's Miss Meredith again, and we are here in this week. What are y'all studying? Y'all studying Earth Day. So this week we get to celebrate the great place that we live on Earth and learn some ways how we can take care of the Earth. So I have Harper and Hayden here. This is my son and daughter, and we have Hayden's recycling truck. So one way we can help the Earth is by recycling. So I don't know about you, but outside of our house we have 2 trash cans. We have one that's blue, and this is for recycling. And then we have one, ours is actually brown, but this yellow one is for garbage and trash. So you can put things like certain plastics and papers in recycling, and they can recycle them. And all the other garbage goes in this yellow can. So we are going to do some gross motor activities that are kind of like picking up trash and recycling and putting them up, so that we can learn about recycling as well as making our body nice and strong. Okay, so our first activity is just quadruped position. And so you want to watch for quadruped, that their stomach is not, so Hayden's got his back arched a little too much right now. And then sometimes kids will also push it up too high and put their head down, which also doesn't make them use all their muscles. So you want to try to cue them to keep their back right in the middle. Perfect. So we're just going to pretend like we're picking up trash and putting them in different size containers. We have big ones, little ones, tall ones, short ones, just to kind of make it a challenge. So okay, Hayden, show us how we're doing. So we're going to use one hand and just pick up, we've got little stuffed animals. You can use bean bags or any other small toy that you have. And just reaching across, this is also working on reaching across midline, and just firing the core as they're moving, and then have them do both hands so they can use both hands to reach in the different containers. And you can make a game out of this and do as much as you can. And quadruped is a really important position for them to work on those shoulder muscles and their core muscles. Right, one way that we can make this a little more challenging is by doing it in wheelbarrow position. Okay, Harper, keep going. So again, use both arms and put them in different containers. Holding at the knee is going to be easier than if Hayden were holding her down by her ankles. So just assuming how challenging you want to make this for your kiddo. Whoop. Keep going, push back up. You can hold her down lower at their feet. But again, this is a challenging activity, so some kids may need assistance at their hips. The closer to the trunk of the body you hold the kiddo, the easier it will be for them. All right, for this one, we're going to use our feet to pick up objects instead of our hands. And this activity is going to work on single leg stance and balance, as well as some hip strengthening as well. So we're just going to put our little stuffed animals on top of our feet. Hayden, can you demonstrate how to do that? And then we're going to lift up and put them in our feet, in the bowl. So if any of our friends have trouble with single leg stance, giving them a finger to hold on to is great if they need a little assistance. And you want to make sure that you use both feet. If you have something like bean bags or any other flat, you can even use little action figures, anything that you can place on your foot. And if you have objects or bowls that are of different heights, so this green one is a little bit trickier than some of the lower ones, so that helps them use those muscles a little bit more. Yay! So again, these are just 3 quick and easy activities, doing activities in quadruped, wheelbarrow position, and then some ways to work on single leg stance and balance that you can incorporate into the Earth Day activities this week. Any way that you can focus on quadruped, wheelbarrow, and single leg stance are great. There are some really basic activities that really help with the development of the higher level coordination skills. I hope y'all are having a great week, and again, please feel free to reach out to me if you would like to have a conference with me. We can talk one-on-one about your kiddos' goals. I'm happy to do that. You can email me at pt@rise@gmail.com or go to my Sign Up Genius that should be linked on y'all's Facebook groups. Have a great day. Bye.